Judges and guests, please help me welcome the team from Okanagan College and their faculty advisor, Kylene Myra.
Enactus Okanagan College is
transforming lives,
seeing possibilities,
taking action,
enabling progress.
What is Enactus? Is it a brand, an organization? How do you tell people when they ask? How do you explain the amazing things we do across the country? Enactus is an experience that changes you. It embodies the entrepreneurial spirit that lives within us all. It's seeing possibilities instead of challenges. And it's teams across the country creating solutions for their communities. And it unites us together in one common goal: to make this world a better place. So we thought, how do we achieve this?
We start in our own communities by giving people the same tools that have been given to us. The tools to see possibilities, take action, and enable progress.
This year, with a new brand and new ideas, we reevaluated our purpose, looked deeper, and added to our programs. We work with each of our 4 small communities spread out over 175 kilometers to address their unique needs, encourage the entrepreneurial mindset, and enable progress across our region.
At Enactus Okanagan College, we help people discover the feeling of empowerment, passion, and excitement that we feel every single day.
Today, we will show you how our team uses entrepreneurship to create change through our programs. We will highlight 3 of our 5 programs, starting with Launchpreneur.
Like many small town communities across Canada, Salmon Arm has been impacted by the recent economic downturn. 2 of our largest employers have shut down, leaving an additional 500 people in a town of less than 18,000 without jobs. Unemployment has risen to 13%, almost twice the national average. Being born and raised in Salmon Arm, I saw these needs firsthand, with my family and friends losing their jobs and their homes. People are struggling, and my community is suffering.
To address this concern, we created Launchpreneur in partnership with Community Futures and the Salmon Arm Economic Development Society.
Launchpreneur is a 12-week program which equips local community members with the skills, knowledge, and confidence they need to become successful entrepreneurs. After its first year, 7 new businesses started and are still operating in Salmon Arm. So how do we do this?
We recruit business mentors and pair them with program participants and Enactus students. These soon-to-be entrepreneurs complete online training and interactive workshops where they develop, refine, and apply their skills while presenting their findings and receiving peer and mentor evaluation.
From the start of the program, we show the participants how environmental practices can save them money and help differentiate their business. As an incentive, we offer an $1,100 award to the entrepreneur who best incorporates environmentally friendly practices. This year, we added an environmental panel of judges to provide valuable consultation to each of the participants. For example, Conrad and Trevor utilized twice recycled rubber mats in their plan to help reduce their environmental footprint and save money.
The participants are required to go into the community between workshops to prove the viability of their business. They're encouraged to test, reposition, and modify their idea to save time and costly mistakes down the road. One of our participants had an idea to use a thermal imaging camera to diagnose injuries on horses. Through his testing and research, he realized that the market was too small and created a much stronger model to use the same technology to provide safety audits for sawmill electrical equipment.
We finished the program with a large community event where our top participants get to pitch in front of our panel of investors and judges. Support comes from long-term community sponsorship, this year almost doubling to $42,000, with over 90% sponsor retention.
Conrad participated in our first year's program and is now in the process of licensing his revolutionary jerry can to begin manufacturing. He saw so much value that he returned for the 2nd year with his business partner, Trevor. Conrad and Trevor took home 2nd place and the People's Choice Award, providing them with the seed capital and in-kind services needed to launch their in-floor heating venture.
Another one of our first-year participants, Jen, told us that before the program, there were some months when her family was struggling to get by. Jen created White O'Cockally, her very own environmentally friendly line of bamboo tableware. Jen utilized the experience and the mentorship that she gained from the program to create a marketing plan, as well as to expand her product line from only bamboo spoons to a full line of customized children's tableware. Jen has had a huge increase in her confidence. She's also expanded her distribution from almost entirely online to now being available in 5 retail stores this spring.
The whole process really made me believe in myself, what I was doing, to get up there on the stage in front of so many people and have people see how passionate I was and am about my business. It was amazing. I come across so many situations in life now where I'm scared or I'm nervous to take that next step. And the program, I find myself always saying to myself, Jen, you got up on stage in front of over 300 people and you will be able to speak. You know, if you can do that, you can do anything.
Because of her success with L'Entrepreneur, Jen shared with us that this past Christmas, for the first time, she was able to buy presents for all of her family members.
We started with 23 aspiring entrepreneurs and now have 7 new businesses operating in Salmon Arm. And this year's competition has potentially added 11 more businesses to my community. In the first year alone, 3 of these 7 businesses have generated over $45,000 in direct revenue.
To ensure sustainability, we have developed a resource package to allow this program to be run independently in Salmon Arm next year, as well as to be easily adapted into Vernon and Penticton in the future.
We saw how our team helped people like Jen, Conrad, Trevor, and 38 others improve their quality of life. We also saw another opportunity to utilize our entrepreneurial spirit to help another target audience in need. So we created our second project, Momentum.
In our region, dependence on income assistance is 21% higher than the BC average, and our low-income residents spend more than 100% of their income on food and shelter alone. One of our own Enactus members, Trina, faced similar hardships and wanted to create a project to help single women in our community.
During our needs assessment, we surveyed 2 low-income housing complexes and found the majority of moms had never been taught financial training, and barriers such as the high cost of childcare and low-paying entry-level jobs made re-entering the workforce unattainable.
We approached a local support center for mothers and families. They told us that the demand for their services was increasing, but that they were struggling to find a long-term solution since many of the moms lacked the confidence that they would ever be able to get off social assistance.
In response, we created Momentum, a brand new 12-week program that took 10 moms through 2 phases: basic financial training and smart cooking skills, followed by entrepreneurial mentorship to help them start their own businesses.
In phase 1, we bring in a local chef to teach the moms how they can stretch their dollar while still providing proper nourishment for their kids. They learn how to create soup stocks from the scraps and peelings, as well as how to compost their leftover waste. We use the cooking classes as a way to introduce practical budgeting skills while building trust in a comfortable environment. We have also secured 2 community garden plots for the moms to use, allowing them to cultivate healthy and cost-effective ingredients on an ongoing basis.
Early in the program, we help the moms set smart financial goals, and we continually engage in discussions on savings, smart shopping, credit, and workplace preparation skills. Whenever a mom achieves her goal, it is celebrated by the group.
We created Stage 2 in response to the barriers that many women face when trying to re-enter the workforce. We help them start their own home-based businesses, allowing them to care for their children while achieving financial independence. We modeled this after our L'Entrepreneur program, taking the proven tools and mentorship needed to create successful entrepreneurs. We also bring in local female entrepreneurs to share their stories and help introduce the moms into our local business community.
To further support the moms, we have set up an interest-free loan program and advisory board in a partnership with Community Futures. This will allow the moms to access the funds they need to start up their ventures when they're ready.
Through this program, we provided the moms with the skills they need to become independent and build their confidence. All of the moms changed their shopping habits to now include more healthy choices while still saving money. 5 of the moms started matched RESPs, totaling $4,200 for their children's education. 3 moms went back to school, 1 got a new job, and out of the 10, 7 moms are starting their own businesses.
I've got a tighter hold on my finances, but that's just a small part of it. There's so much more, and the ideas that are coming through, the free flow of my ideas. I was feeling stifled before, and just now it's like I feel like a spark of energy inside, you know? I just feel a little more free and more encouraged, and the confidence, really, because I know I can do it.
All of the moms increase their confidence in financial matters. For example, Liz, a mom of 6, didn't even have a bank account upon entering the program. So we walked her through this process for the very first time, and now she saves on average $100 a month. She's even starting her own business to upcycle baby clothing into memory blankets.
We started this program with 10 struggling moms fighting to make ends meet. And now we see 10 mompreneurs creating their own opportunities to work and stay close to their families. The support center is so impressed with the results that they have agreed to fund the classroom costs and would like to integrate this program into all of their centers across Canada.
Momentum makes a difference in the lives of these moms by providing them with long-term solutions to financial independence through entrepreneurship. Our third project, Instill Life, takes a proactive approach to empower kids and shape a more positive future by addressing needs before they become problems.
In order for us to initiate this positive change, we first had to engage our youth, as 72% of students felt that their education was meaningless. Instill Life was designed in response to a grade 5 student who asked, "What does school have to do with anything?"
Through 10 sessions, we instill the value of the triple bottom line as students start their own business, explore environmental sustainability, and make microloans to agricultural entrepreneurs in developing countries.
Instill Life creates meaningful connections between school subjects and the real world through project-based learning. We built this program around the government-prescribed grade 5 and 6 learning outcomes, allowing each teacher to easily integrate this program into their own curriculums.
Instill Life begins with a challenge to the students to transform their classroom into a Greek restaurant, complete with tablecloths and food. This instills the core value of the program, the power of change, and how change begins with the realization that we are all able to create it.
A key topic throughout the program is environmental sustainability. By teaching kids about food, where it comes from, and how the environment actually affects their life, they realize that they can make a significant positive difference in the environment. We teach them how to reduce, reuse, recycle, how to plant a garden, and how to decrease their household waste. The students become leaders as they encourage their friends and families to do the same.
The students create paintings of fruits and vegetables. They write their own biographies explaining how they hope to make an impact in the world by participating in this program and becoming an entrepreneur. The bios and artwork are then combined to create personalized greeting cards.
While the cards are being printed, we build on the entrepreneurial foundation by teaching the students about budgeting, selling, and managing their inventory. They pay for the cards out of their own revenues, starting that sense of financial accountability.
As the cards are sold, we use Kiva.org to have the students market lend their hard-earned dollars to agricultural entrepreneurs in developing countries. Based on personal connections, the students get to choose who to lend to. This year, over 200 students have lent over $9,600 to 385 agricultural entrepreneurs globally.
In my opinion, I felt like we started our own thing from scratch, and now we've become these kids who started helping people across the world.
Yeah, it makes you feel good because you're helping people that you don't even know, but you're helping change their lives.
This program illustrates the relevance of school to these kids. Math becomes revenues and profits. Art becomes marketing and product development. And geography is now locating a person in need of their help around the world.
This program started from a single classroom, and over the last 3 years, the students have lent over $20,000.
Our expansion of Instill Life caught the attention of Kiva. They said they had never seen a program that so naturally integrated microlending into the classroom, and have asked for our help to use Instill Life to develop their international Kiva U program, and invited our partner Nico to be on their advisory board.
In response to this international attention, we have created a sustainable model. We have built a website and developed a curriculum and resource package, making this program available to teachers around the world. Built an online interface for students to construct their own cards, and secured a contract for the printing of the cards, which includes a revenue model to ensure sustainability. There's even an iPad app in the works.
This spring, we launched the new website and curriculum. This program now operates across 7 cities and fully independently in 3 new classrooms.
Now, school means something to these kids, as they are connecting real-world problems with real-life solutions.
The 3 programs that we have highlighted today are only a part of what we do. To ensure our sustainability, we create operational manuals for each of our 10 programs, secure long-term community partnerships, and utilize team succession planning. All of our programs are designed to be cash neutral or funded by our other revenue-generating programs.
At Enactus Okanagan College, we have addressed the relevant economic, environmental, and social needs of our communities by building a network of programs that are all integrated.
For example, the repaid micro-lend loans from InstaLife will soon be reinvested to our mompreneurs like Liz, who are starting their own businesses.
And the funds and produce for the cooking component of Momentum are provided by our profit-generating Farm Bag fundraiser program.
And Jen from Launchpreneur has the opportunity to pitch to investors at Canada's largest student-run angel investment forum, our Venture Okanagan program.
We started by asking, what is Enactus?
It's the way we create real change by harnessing the power of entrepreneurship to transform lives and communities. It's how we discovered how a team spread across 4 cities can come together to make a difference.
Our team is proof that when we take action and harness the power of the entrepreneurial spirit, positive change can and does happen. At Enactus Okanagan College,
we are innovators seeing possibilities.
We are leaders taking action.
We are students enabling progress.
We are Enactus.
Where do you want me to go with that? Oh, we'll wait for his cue.
We will now begin the question and answer period.
Congratulations on a job well done. I assume Okanagan College is a 2 or a 3-year program, yes? No? So, okay, you can answer that, yeah.
We have a range from 2 to 4-year programs.
Can you maybe talk a little bit about your sustainability issues and how you handle them being with a lot of your students being maybe in 2 years as opposed to university it's in 4 years, and how you plan on keeping these projects momentum going?
Absolutely. We do struggle in some of our smaller centers that only offer the 2-year program because we have quite a bit of turnover. But how we address that is we create team sustainability planning. We usually will have a junior project manager that will work with the project manager of a project throughout the year so they can see how it operates and sort of learn the ropes before taking it on in the next year. We also have very strong community partnerships for all of our projects. One of our goals is to make our projects self-sustaining eventually and hand it back to the community. So we work very closely with those community partners. We also have a great structure being stretched across 4 campuses. We have vice presidents on each campus that help us keep in communication. This year we implemented a VP of HR to help us with recruitment activities across the 4 campuses. And we work really hard to get people as excited about what we do as we are, and that generally tends to bring people on board. So we're always able to keep running the programs that we do year after year.
Which program challenged you most?
The biggest challenge that we had with the program was implementing Shoe Shop Launchpreneur into Salmon Arm. Originally, it wasn't supposed to be Shoe Shop Launchpreneur. It was going to be an expansion of our Young Entrepreneurship Competition, which is an entrepreneurship program that we take into high schools to help them learn the importance of and the viability of becoming an entrepreneur. And when we tried to bring this program into Salmon Arm, there was the school district strike that was going on at the time, and we couldn't gain the support of the school district. So in response, we realized that there was a much larger need in the community, and we completely redeveloped a new program that would work with these aspiring entrepreneurs and bring Shoe Shop Launchpreneur into the community of Salmon Arm.
With your venture, Okanagan, I think you said it was the largest student-run venture activity in Canada. Tell me a little bit more about Venture Okanagan, would you please?
Thank you. Venture Okanagan is the student-run organization, or student-run venture capital that we started up in the Okanagan. We started that when we noticed there was a challenge between our angel investment forums that were existing there, and they were struggling. So when we created Venture Okanagan, we developed a database, recruited entrepreneurs as well as investors to expand on the database and put on semi-annual investment forums that bring in high-class entrepreneurs from all over Western Canada to try and pitch in front of our Kelowna community and start more economic activity in the Kelowna area.
Thank you.
The Launchpreneur program covers 12 weeks. How many hours of programming would there be in there, and how do you measure the effectiveness of that programming?
Throughout the program, we have 6 workshops every other Saturday, and each workshop is 4 hours. But in addition to that, the participants have to go out into the community throughout the 2-week span and actually test the viability of their market. So it takes quite a few hours, and in addition to that, they also sit down with one-on-one meetings with their mentors for 1.5 hours per week. And so in order to address the success of it, we look at the amount of businesses that were started, the amount of revenues that they've generated, and how many other businesses that they've actually continued to use for their process, such as manufacturing, and as well as the professional services that they continue to use after they get the sponsorship.
I have another one for Instill Life. You mentioned that there was a partner, Nico. What's the role of the partner in that project?
Nico was the true visionary of the program. It was his daughter who asked, what does school have to do with anything? And he saw that.
Your time has expired. Judges and guests, please help me in thanking the team from Okanagan College.